This is Blind Date, Series 3, Show 1, production number 91567, Part 1, Take 1.
Gentlemen, it's Blind Date, and here is your host, Miss Cilla Black.
Blind Date, the show in which the phrase, take your partners, has nothing to do with an ease up. Although picking the right partner is what this show is all about. So first of all, let's meet our first three fellas, each open. He'll be the pick of the bunch. Come on. And don't they look smart, girls? Yeah! I think you look... That was a fella who did that as well. Hello, number one. Will you tell us all your name and where you come from?
I'm Tony and I'm from Essex.
Are you really? All the way from Essex. What do you do in Essex?
I'm in insurance, motor insurance.
What, you know, when you were at school, did you think, I'm going to go into motor insurance? Did you think
that? No. No, the last choice. I was going to be a pilot. It's close.
And what happened, though?
Too small.
Ah. But you're in insurance.
Yeah.
And what are you looking for in your ideal lady? Tell us, Tony.
Oh, tall, long, slim, brown legs.
What about the rest of the body?
Just the legs.
Just brown legs?
Just brown legs.
Well, have fun on tonight's show, Tony. I know you will. What about you, number two?
Hello, Cilla. I'm Mike and I'm from Middlesex.
That outfit, Mike. I do. I really do. Is it real silk or what?
Got it from Oxfam, actually.
Did you? Shows my taste. No,
it's silk, yeah.
It's very, very nice. What do you do? I mean, are you a millionaire to afford silk like that?
No, I'm an entertainer.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And where do you entertain?
By night. No, I work for a holiday company.
I never asked you. I said where. You work for a holiday company?
Yes.
I mean, you're in a holiday camp, is that
That's right.
Oh, well, go
Blue
on,
coat.
say for us.
Pop tins!
No, not that.
Sorry.
I meant IDI.
Oh, actually, that's banned from the holiday scene now. We're not allowed to say it.
You're trying to get away from that?
Yeah, they've updated it.
All right, well,
we'll
forget about RDI tonight. What about you? Moving swiftly on to number three. What is your name and where do you come from?
Hi, Cilla. My name's Andy and I'm from Kent.
Andy, these two are getting jealous, actually. I think you're quite famous.
You got a bigger cheer than we did.
You sure you got bigger?
Do it again.
Andy, what do you do for a living? Have you got a job, Chuck?
Well, I play tennis, I drive fast cars.
No, what do you do for a
I
living?
windsurf, but I have weekends off.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a catering manager as well.
You took a long way round to tell me, didn't you, Andy?
That's right.
Are you a good boss?
Of course I am, yeah.
I wish all three of you a lot of luck on tonight's show. Enjoy it. See you in a minute. Well, now we've met the choices. Let's meet the girl who has to do the choosing. And she's Ruth, and she's from South London. Come in, Ruth. Is one of you in for a treat tonight? What a cracker. Ruth.
Hello.
From South London.
Southwest.
Southwest. What's the difference? Is there a difference, Ruth? Is that the posh part?
We're supposed to be a bit posher in Southwest. Yeah.
Tell everybody out there, and the fellas beyond the screens there, what you do for a living, Ruth.
I'm a secretary in a music company.
Oh.
Big music company.
A big music company. I know what music company, because I used to sing for them myself at one time, didn't I? And actually, you used to be a singer too.
Years ago, in my long-distant past, in my youth.
You're not that old, are you, Ruth? How old are you?
Do I have to say?
Well, not really.
I'm nearly a quarter of a century old.
Are you? Oh, yes, I would have said that, yes.
Oh!
Look, you've got 3 questions there to ask those blokes beyond those
still
screens.
there?
I think so. They might have fallen asleep. I'll just check. Yes, they're still there. They're
right.
ready, willing and able. Well, they're ready, willing and able, they're able.
We'll find out.
Yes, fire away, Ruth.
Hello, number one.
Oh, yeah?
Number one, I never touch alcohol. How would this affect our date?
Oh, dear. No, I don't suppose it would too much, really. I don't touch alcohol. Well, that is, alcohol doesn't touch me. I mean, the way I drink it goes straight down without even touching it.
Number two, how would my teetotalism affect our date?
Actually, it probably wouldn't be a problem, because I like alcohol-free lager. In fact, I like any drink as long as it's free. Sorry about that.
Not bad.
Number three, the same question.
Hi, Ruth.
Hi.
It wouldn't affect...
Ooh, that's got a ratchet. Look at that.
It wouldn't affect our date at all, because I'm sure I'll be completely intoxicated by your company.
But I've seen him.
Second question. I'm going to go straight to number three now. I'm going to go back to you, number three.
OK.
I'm a mean, aggressive and thoroughly nasty driver. It's true. What sort of passenger would you be in my car?
Terrified. But hopefully I wouldn't notice, because I'll still be drunk from her first encounter.
Number two, the same question. Are you a scaredy cat in the car?
No, I'd love it, because I'm probably like you. I live life in the fast lane.
Did you hear that, number two? She said you haven't seen her car.
About what sort of car she's got, as long as she's the important thing.
Number one, how would you react?
Probably not too well, actually. I mean, being in motor insurance, I know that most women... most women drive like that, and in fact, I just refuse to get in a car with women drive that. In fact, the only way I let women drive me now is crazy.
Well, that's fair, you know.
It's fair.
I mean, that's very fair, because he is in motor insurance.
Still got my no claims bonus.
Have you?
Yes.
Not after tonight, you won't.
Right, let's move straight on to question three.
Why don't we, Ruth?
I'll start with number two this time. Number two, I'm a bit of an extrovert. They wouldn't have guessed, would they?
Yes, I've noticed.
If I were in a piano bar, or if we were in a piano bar, and I leapt up and began belting out a song, how would you react?
Well, I'd like that, but it all depends on how good a singer you are. Could you possibly sing me a song? A quick one?
I hope you're going to join in with me. I thought, I don't know, maybe...
I'll make a deal with you. I'll sing after
What
you.
about... When I'm calling you...
Well, I think I'd go in a duet. Maybe I could sing with her. So I'd probably say, by the way you sang that song, I am sure we'll get along. Oh, please keep me. Cilla, I haven't finished.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm the one for you, and I am number two. Oh, please pick me.
Nelson Eddy. I don't don't think you'd be pleased with that.
Right, number one. You probably don't remember the question, do you?
I do.
We're at a piano bar, right, and I stand up and begin belting out a number. How do you react?
Well, after your last performance, I'm not so sure. I was going to take the old sombrero around and get a few pennies, but on that performance, I think I'll make do with the old school cap.
Naughty number one.
Number one, it was supposed to be a joke, you know? Just in case you didn't know. Hello, number three.
Hi.
How are you reacting?
He's fallen asleep.
Well, for what I've just heard you sing, I'd like to be your agent because I don't think I could suffer more than 10% of that.
But please, Ruth, don't make a decision yet, because we have got Graham here with a quick reminder. Have a listen to this.
Well now, Ruth, will you choose contestant number one, who can't stand being driven by a woman, but wouldn't mind you driving him? Crazy. Or will it be number two, who likes free drinks and fast living? Or perhaps number three, who would be too intoxicated by your curves to notice if your voice was flat? The decision is yours.
Ruth, it is yours. Have you made your mind up?
I have.
Who are you going for?
Well, they were all rotten to me on the last one. I ought to stamp
One
my feet.
wasn't.
Well, I don't care. I'm going to go for number three.
Oh, you're a bit of a sadist, are you, Ruth?
Yeah.
Number three, mind you, was a cool gent, wasn't he?
Oh, very. The crawling at the beginning I liked.
Did you?
Yes.
Yes, well, you might be a little bit disappointed at the two that you turned down. And first of all, you turned down number one, and that was Tony, and he was from Essex. Come in, Tony. Yes, he's the one in motor insurance.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And you also turned down number two, and that was Mike from Middlesex. Come in, Mike. Shame. Better look next time. But now, wait for it. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for anything, Cilla.
This could be your lucky night. Because you chose number three, and that was Andy from Kent. Come here, Andy. Who's going to do the picking and where you're going to go?
I think I'll let Ruth do.
What you're going to? She chose you. You're going to let
be
her
generous.
choose. All right.
If I pick, you have to read.
Okay.
All right. You're going to read now, Andy. What's it say?
A day in the lakes.
Ah. In the lake. Have either of you ever been to Lake Windermere?
No.
Oh, that's good, because you're not going there. No, the lake that we're talking about is in Switzerland, actually. It's Lucerne.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, it'd be lovely.
Lovely.
Shut your gob, you. Rubbish, please. The only stipulation, I'm going to get them off before they make a show of me. The only stipulation that we have is that you come back next week and tell us all about it.
With pleasure.
Can you yodel, Andy?
Of course I can.
Go on, give us a quick yodel.
Yodel.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth and Andy, see you next week. Thanks a lot. Now, can any of you remember the last blind date we did before Christmas? Yes! Oh, you can? Well, for those of you who can't, here's a little reminder. Look at that. Now, Simon chose Mandy as his blind date, and this is what they look like. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. Yes, well, they look happy enough, but that was before they went to spend a day on an assault course. Welcome back, Mandy, and welcome back, Simon.
Thank you.
Did you have enough energy when you came back to tell us all about yourselves?
I don't think we should talk about that.
All right, well, let's just watch it then.
I didn't have an idea of what he was going to be like at all. I thought he was going to be quite shy, but I was gravely mistaken.
I think the only thing that we had in common, really, was that we both knew that we weren't going to get on, but we didn't really... That was about the only thing.
Right from the beginning, Simon seemed to get the impression that I hated him. Well, he wasn't far wrong.
The first thing that we did was we went canoeing. Mandy sat in the boat, in the canoe, and I was on the gangway. I put one leg into the canoe, and I had one leg on the gangway. But the boat started to drift apart, and my legs were getting further and further apart.
So I was balancing very carefully. And Simon, the big lump, got in and the whole thing capsized.
She didn't say a word. She was just this look on her face that said, you know, you should be 6 foot under. I can't stand the sight of you. She was really annoyed about that.
It was a 6-course lunch. And Simon sort of looked at the menu and his face dropped and he said, I think I'll have an omelette.
And she just turned around and said, no, you can't have that. You're going to have this sort of thing, and ordered me something totally different, which, as it happens, was quite nice. It was just the fact that she ordered it for me.
So he decided he'd have some wine, and I ordered him a bottle of white wine.
And, you know, she tasted it and turned to the waiter and said, well, yeah, that's fine, he'll have that one. The waiter just looked at me as if to say, well, you know, who are you? You must be some kind of prize wimp, you know. She didn't seem to do anything.
The lunch was very, very good. It's just a pity that I had to share it with him.
The best moment of the day, I think, really, was saying goodbye.
I think Simon was very nervous about what I thought of him and what I was going to say about him now, because all his mates would be watching and they'd all laugh at him and say, oh, you couldn't pull that one, Simon.
I think she really goes for the Dallas and Dynasty type blokes who haven't got sort of any flaw in their skin whatsoever, who really are mega looking. I think, you know, she was a bit put off by the odd zit here and there.
I think we'd go out with someone who wore very little clothing and lots of makeup and drank a lot and didn't say much.
She said she didn't have a regular boyfriend. I'm supposed to be quite honest, if she gives off the vibes to everybody else that she gave to me, it's really hardly surprising.
Simon's good quality is that he's very happy-go-lucky and he doesn't really think too far ahead. It's a bit simple, really, I suppose.
The most appealing thing about her looks was she just had this really nice, tiny face that I found quite cute and dinky. She really appealed to me. Just the smallness of her face, really, that you could put your hands around. It was a nice face.
Wow, my goodness. When's the wedding?
Next week.
My goodness me. Well, Mandy, be fair, girl. I mean, you know, you were a wee bit rude about him, weren't you? Yes, I mean, you were. I mean, are you always as bossy? I mean, you ordered his drink, you ordered his food. Are you as bossy like that with your own boyfriends?
No.
Well, why did you do it to our Simon over here?
I don't know, I think I was in a very bad mood that day. I got up very early. I was freezing. I was cold and wet.
Well, you were cold and wet.
Yeah.
And what I must say, though, Simon, she is a good sport. I mean, really.
After that?
I don't blame her a little bit because, I mean, you did tip her into that very cold water.
Yeah.
And all she did was give you a look that would kill.
I thought it was...
I mean, I would have killed you.
Well, I thought it was going to be a bit deeper than what it was. I would have been all right there.
But she called you, Simon, she did call you a great lump, and I see before me a very different bloke. I mean, you're streamlined, you're concaved, in fact. I mean, is this all because you're on the telly last year?
It was the worry is what she was going to say about me, wasn't it?
Now, are you going to be able to go out with each other again? Mandy, come on, now that he's slimmed down, he's cut his hair, and he's gone all dynasty, and he's got no zits.
End of part 1. This is
Eh?
No, I think I could do. For a drink, maybe.
Ah, we all support Simon. We think he's lovely, don't we, ladies and gentlemen?
Thank you.
And you did say at the end of it, she's got a lovely face, which she has, a lovely tiny face, and that you would really like to strangle her. Yes, kill. Ladies and gentlemen, Mandy and our Simon. Not so simple, I might add. Well, now it's time to take a break, but don't go away, because we'll be back in a couple of minutes to see if Claire and Jonathan enjoyed their day out, and to meet the lucky lad who can't wait to go on a blind date with one of these 3 gorgeous girls. So see you in a couple of minutes.
This is Blind Date, Series 3, Show 1, production number 91567, Part 2, Take 1.
To Blind Date. Now, here's a piece of advice to all you newly married girls out there. Never, ever go to bed angry with your husband. Stay up and fight. But enough of that. Let's go and meet our 3 girls waiting for a blind date. And there they are. Welcome to Blind Date. Hello, number 1. Would you like to tell us your name, please, and where you come from?
Hi, I'm Debbie. I come from Liverpool.
And Debbie, what do you do in Liverpool, girl?
I work in the dental hospital.
Do you really? What is your job in the dental hospital?
I work in the pathology lab.
The pathology lab?
Yeah.
What doing?
Cutting up bits of people's mouths.
Oh. Moving swiftly on to number 2. Well, tell us your name and where you come from.
I'm Vicky and I'm from West London.
I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about cutting up people's mouths. What do you do?
I don't do that. I work for a company which gives out royalties for writers and composers.
Oh, do you? Oh, you know,
I
there was a B-side that Bobby wrote for me years ago.
I'll sort it out. Let me know. I'll sort it out.
Well, that must be a great job, actually.
Yeah, it is. I really enjoy it.
Number 3, what a lovely outfit, lovely colour.
Thank you.
Tell us your name and where you come from.
I'm
girl.
Grania and I'm from Middlesex.
You what?
I'm Grania.
Grania, and you're from Middlesex, ladies and gentlemen. I have never heard the name Grania before. Have you, ladies and gentlemen? Super name. Are you named after anybody in particular?
No, not that I know of.
It's a super name.
Thank you.
What do you do for a living? Have you got a job?
Yes, I'm a freelance hairdresser.
Didn't you have time to comb your hair before you... Joking. But Granny, I know you're going to enjoy the show, and I'm sure if you are picked tonight, he's going to be knocked out by you. Yes, yes. Indeed, all three of you. I wish you all a lot of luck. See you later. All right. Well, I must say that's not a bad choice for some lucky fella, and here he is. His name is Michael. From right here in London, the heart of London. Michael, welcome to Blind Date.
Hello.
Got a few fans out there, yeah?
Oh, have I? Oh, my God.
Oh, this Mind you, Michael, they're the common lot over there.
What are they like? What are they like?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. They are beautiful. And when I said you came from the heart of London, you really do, which... You come from Covent Garden, don't you?
Well, yes, I do.
Well, that's where your business is.
Yeah.
And tell everybody what you do.
I'm a chiropodist.
Actually, my feet are killing me at this minute.
Right. I'll see you later.
Oh, dear, you're going to be a bundle of fun to come out when you are. Michael, you have got 3 questions to ask those very beautiful ladies over there.
Right.
So fire away with the questions, lad.
Number 1. I am a chiropodist, but one thing I never talk about on a date is feet. What important part of your life would you prefer not to talk about?
Well, Michael, I work in the dental hospital, cutting up bits of people's mouths, and I've already said. So if you like, we could make a pact not to talk about foot and mouth disease.
Who are you going for now?
Number 3.
Let me see. I think I wouldn't like to talk about hair because I'm a hairdresser and I get sick of talking about that end of the body. So it would be nice to go to the opposite end. But going back to feet, I just love corny jokes.
Right. Very quickly, number 2.
Well, I'm the same as you, as in I hate talking about feet because I think they're the worst part of the body. But when it comes to my life and what I don't like talking about, it's got to be my 4 sisters. Because as soon as I'm on a date with someone and I say, I've got 4 sisters, their response is, oh, yeah, are they pretty, and all the rest of it. And they wrangle their way back for a coffee, and then as soon as they meet my sisters, that's it. And on the next date, it's usually me, him, and the 4 sisters.
Right, second question. You ready? What annoys you most about other people first thing in the morning? This is directed to number 3.
Well, actually, I think I'm more of a night bird. This is a little bit early for me, but I think maybe if we went out later tonight, we could go for breakfast and you'll find out.
Right, number 2.
Well, as I mentioned before, I have got 4 sisters, so that can be a bit tiresome. Like, fight your way to the bathroom in the mid-rush at 8 o'clock sort of thing. But, apart from that, first thing in the morning, actually, I'm a very bubbly person in the morning, but I think maybe it's more the Alka-Seltzer that's bubbly and not me.
And number 1?
What annoys me is my flatmate who takes about half an hour in the bathroom in the morning making herself look beautiful, and she leaves me with about 2 minutes, but people say that's enough.
OK, now for my last question.
This is it.
This is a good one.
Is it?
Yeah. I love eating, Not feet, but I love eating. If you could be the dish of the day on my menu, what would you be and why? Number 1.
I would be your traditional Christmas dinner. Well worth waiting all year for. And I'm certainly a bit of a cracker.
Right. Number 2.
Well, on your menu, I think I'd definitely have to be bubble and squeak. Well, that's probably because I get very bubbly and then I do a lot of squeaking.
So potatoes and greens with red meat. Yeah. So you're a regular fry-up then?
Definitely.
Right, number 3.
I think crumpet.
Well, that was your third and final question there, look. And you've got to help you to make your mind up to pick that special one. Here's Graham.
Well, now, will you pick contestant number 1, who moves like greased lightning in the bathroom and would fill your Christmas stocking? With pleasure. Or perhaps you prefer number 2, who'd bubble and squeak for you anytime. Or how about number 3, who only wakes up at night and would love to run her fingers through your toes? The decision is yours.
The decision certainly is yours. Have you chosen who you're going to go on your blind date with?
I think I have. Yep. It's number 1.
Disappointed at the 2 you turned down. Oh, what crackers they were. Christmas crackers or any other crackers. First of all, Michael, you turned down. And let me see, it was number 2. Her name is Vicky, and she's from West London. Come in, Vicky. Said she's got lovely hair. Yes. You also turned down number 3, and that was Grania, unusual name, and she's from Middlesex. Have a look at this. And you match as well. You match as well. Thank you very much. Look, his and hers, purple shirt and purple, never mind. But you will not be disappointed because your blind date this evening is the one and only Debbie from Liverpool. Michael literally swept you off your feet. Yeah, oh, you're a charmer too. I think you made your mind up right from the start, didn't you? Thank you. Who is going to make their minds up where you're going to go on your blind date? Come on. You picked who's going to pick where you're going?
Come on, Debbie. Don't let us down.
What does it say?
To be or not to be?
Yes. Yes, to be or not to be, that is the question, and it is the question. You actually are going to spend a day in Stratford-upon-Avon. The only thing we ask you to do, both of you, is to come back next week and tell us all about it.
Certainly.
Will you do that?
Certainly.
Oh.
I'm sure we'll have a lovely day wherever we go anyway.
Well, we wish you...
You can just feel it.
You can just feel it.
That's right. Put in my waters.
Feeling it. Stop feeling me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's wish them a lot of luck.
Thank you.
Michael and Debbie. See you next week. Our other twosome on our last blind date were Claire and Jonathan. And look, there they are. Look at that. Now, Claire and Jonathan flew off to old Vienna to eat, drink and be merry and to make their own arrangements. Welcome back, Claire and Jonathan. You looked as if you really enjoyed yourself that day.
We had a great time. We had a fabulous time, didn't we?
Shall we find out if you really did?
A wrong word said. A wrong word said.
Promise?
Claire seemed totally preoccupied with the other contestants on the programme, and most of the flights to Vienna was spent talking about Paul and Mark. And I was thinking, I'm going to be hearing a lot about Paul and Mark on this holiday.
I mentioned to him how nice Paul was and how nice Mark was, but I already had got their telephone numbers by then. And I think he thought, oh my God, you know, she's a bit sure of herself, a confident girl.
I decided I'd like to get to know a bit more about sort of Claire's past, and I asked her, you know, has she ever had any sort of really big true romances and all the rest of it?
And there, I leaned over the table and told him I'd been engaged twice. And he fell through the floor. And he went white and sort of said again, I'm never getting married. And I thought, well, you know, don't worry, I'm not going to jump on top of you or anything.
And she's not very interested in what you do or what you're all about. As long as you're interested in what she's all about and what she's doing, then she's happy.
He just came through as being a really genuine person, despite the fact that he comes from Leeds, which is Yorkshire, and they all talk like, you know, all a bit funny up there, don't they? Sorry, Leeds.
She's very frank. I mean, she really does call a shovel a spade. She doesn't beat about the bush. I mean, like, when the waiters came over in the restaurant, she said, here, what does this mean, you know? And what's that? I mean, she doesn't, not the least bit pretentious or anything like that, you know. It's great. You feel very sort of at ease in her company.
The sweet trolley came around, and there's all these beautiful Austrian cakes and glass. I don't know, John was saying all the right words for it anyway. And
This waiter came over and he went through it all in English and explained what they'd done with this and what they'd done with that. And after he spent about 10 minutes doing this, Claire just said, can I have some vanilla ice cream?
He escorted me back to my hotel to say goodnight to me after the meal. And I thought, oh, well, I'm either going to get a peck on the cheek or it's going to be, you know, one of these Clark Gable bit. But I didn't even get a kiss, John. Where was my kiss? That's what I ask.
She's a nice-looking girl. She's probably a bit too tall for me. As she would say, anyhow. She kept saying I ought to bring an orange box along with me.
I think probably we're both going to see each other as friends. I can't see us being romantically involved, seeing as he's not that much of a kisser.
It would be very difficult, and I think whoever did choose her would have to learn to get to like Paul and Mark very well. Because they're very much part of the family.
Are you sure you had a good day out?
I'm going to...
Now, listen, Claire, you were quite oral about him. I mean, what about poor John here? I mean, how does it feel, John, being third choice? I mean, the other two on the show, Paul and Mark.
Well, not
you
just
were
third choice still. I mean, everybody in the studio, everything, you know, everybody wearing trousers, you know, you want to wear. I was way down the list, I know it.
Oh, what a shame. And, Claire, I must ask you, everybody's dying to know, have you been in touch with Paul and Mark?
Well, I went up to see one of them. I won't say which one, but I hope you're watching. And had a good time, but, you know, got people to see, things to do.
Oh, yes. But you were a bit rude about him, saying he was quite short and that he needed an orange box to stand on.
It's a bit small.
She's changed her image now, though. I mean, before she was in a big sort of dynasty dress and high heels on. I did look really short when we first met. But now she's got these sort of small shoes
Slippers
on.
on.
She's gone all gothic and grown her hair and changed her image altogether.
Claire, now that you've got a chance to hear what he thinks about himself, have you got a question that you'd like to ask him?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, why have you got grey hair as well?
2 days in Vienna with you, dear.
Oh, you like each other, really?
Yeah, we do.
Well, you give her a little peck there, and she did complain that you didn't give her, you know...
I can't remember not having kissed her, I must admit.
Kiss. And,
we were very drunk.
Your big opportunity... Yes, there it is. Yes, the first screen kiss. You were much nicer on the screens about each other than you were in the studio tonight. But you've been really nice, and thank you for coming back after such a long time on Blind Date. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire and Jonathan. Cilla will be here next week when we'll find out how Ruth and Andy and Michael and Debbie got on with their blind dates. And, of course, we'll have some more blind dates for you then. So until then, ta-ra!